Hi beautiful souls, today I'm sharing a little light on purity, purifying your bodies, making sure that you are integrating, that you are bringing forth higher light quotient into your physical vehicle at all times, holding as much light as you possibly can, and letting go of anything that is limiting you. But let's just be clear for a second. If we're having negative thoughts, if we're thinking things that aren't pure and are not helpful, then we do have to purify ourselves. We do have to become aware of it. At some point we have to become aware of it, because otherwise it just perpetuates, and anything you practice you become good at. So if you're practicing having negative thoughts and impure thoughts, then you become good at it, and you're not being a responsible creator, because they are creations. So let's just look at all of the different areas we want to purify. So first of all, we want to make sure that we're purifying our thoughts, any thoughts that come through, and we catch it in our awareness. Oh, that thought's not so good. Purifying it using Archangel, or not using, but asking, inviting Archangel Gabriel or your highest self, or whatever you want to, whoever you want to call upon, dragons, and just transmuting it. And of course you can also do this yourself. You don't have to have expert help, but you know, there are expert helpers out there at hand, and they're all very helpful. You can even call upon the Arcturians. They love to do all of this kind of stuff to help us. They're so cool. So be really aware and cleanse all of those thoughts, and cleanse yourself throughout the day. Like, just, it's an intention, just place an intention. Then cleanse also and purify not just your thoughts, but also what you're placing into your body vehicle. Cleanse and purify all of the etheric fields that surround you. You know, you might have collected some baggage as you've been talking to somebody, or you've walked through an area where there's been some density or whatever. You might have something there, some hooks, some riders of whatever sort, and you just might not be aware of it, and it may be draining your energy. So just be really super aware of your energetic system. Be aware of, like I said, what you're putting into your body. But really, if you're still eating meat, I really invite you to consider that with an open mind, because when people say, oh, but we're hunter-gatherers, no, we're not. We're not. That is a distortion of history, that people assume that we are coming from hunter-gatherers. Humans were seeded way before then, and when we were originally seeded here on this earth plane, we were not eating the flesh of our brothers and sisters, and we saw the value in all life, and we were very, very harmonious with all life. So it's never helpful to the body vehicle to put the flesh and the secretions of the animal kingdom into your physical vehicle. It's an illusion that you think it is assisting you. I also want to mention purifying the way that you use your sexuality. Sexuality is here for creation, for using in ways that are, let's just put it this way, okay? Sexuality has been distorted over time. It was never meant to be something that people just did for hedonistic ways, or for just, oh right, let's go to bed and just, you know, do some sex, whatever. It's supposed to be a sacred union. It's supposed to be a tantric experience. It's supposed to actually be so much more than what people have debased it to. Just as much as they've debased the way that they treat the animals, and the way that they treat the natural kingdoms, and the way that they treat the earth, and the way that they treat themselves. If you want to purify, you have to purify all aspects of yourself. You have to purify the way that you interact with people, the way that you even tread on the earth, the way that you feel things, the way that you touch things, the way that you listen to things, the way that you place your energy and the way that you see things. Purify it all. Bring it down to as pure a level as you possibly can. I should say bring it up to a purest level as you possibly can. That's really the right way of saying it. Be really super aware. Write it down. Have a journal for purification and allowing more light quotient into your life. Allowing yourself to rise with ease and with grace without having to go through, there's my doggy, without having to go through trials and tribulations. It can make things so much easier on yourself. Purify the way that you the way that you even work. Just purify everything. And when you have a thought and you think, oh gosh, that wasn't very nice, just be aware that, you know, if you've put it out there, it's already escaped. So you can call it back. You can call it back. So I call back that thought and I purify it and I apologize to wherever place I was sending that thought that wasn't helpful, whether that's to yourself, whether that's to somebody else, whether it's to an animal, whether it's to a place, an institution, whatever it might be. Purify. Make things simple. Simplify. And be really super aware of like living your life as if you're in reverence with God. Living your life as if you're in reverence with your source. Because you are source. You are God. You are creator. You are your own universe. And you can make it really wonderful and really beautiful. And there's so many different ways that you can use your perspective to see how you can do this. But I really recommend purification every single day, throughout the day. Keep working on removing all of those negative limiting thoughts, anything that is of duality. Purify, release, purify, purify. Bringing yourself back to love in every given moment, bringing yourself to pure compassion, pure love light, intelligence. Thank you for watching. My name is ZsaZsa, and if you like this video you can subscribe and share and comment if you feel called to do so. Thank you and many blessings to you all.